Hey guys, Marston again here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today I'm going to be showcasing the power of the Potara Category team with the new Super Saiyan Kefla as the leader. I haven't put a huge amount of work into mine. She's got no hidden potential buffs as of yet, but she is Super Attack 10 at least, so we're not going to be able to super with her straight away. That's nice. The friend one is only Super Attack 1. Strangely, yesterday when she first came out, I saw quite a few people running her, and then today when I go to make the showcase video, there's none available. So had to pick the best one I could find. I don't think this one's even actually level 100. So, but we'll see what we can do. The Kefla is, unless you have loads of hidden potential work into her, she's probably going to be the worst person on the team anyway, so eventually we're going to have the two Keflas as the floater units. So additional normal, and so no dodges this turn, which is a bit of a shame. Right, so the LR is going to be on the next rotation, so we want him to cycle over. So yeah, the only real difference with this team compared to the way it could be run really is obviously you've got the choices between the Vegito Blues, the physical one. I didn't want the team to be too physical heavy because obviously you're going to have double Kefla, and then there's also the Super Vegito physical as well, so it kind of depends who you have. So my physical Super Vegito, he does have a dupe, but he doesn't have much, he doesn't really have many orbs in him. Whereas this AGL one is 100% in the dupe system. So obviously he's going to be a little bit better. He doesn't need to build up his attack either. So he's going to hit hard right out of the gate for us. And then I wanted to use the LR version of Vegito Blue. Mainly just so we had a strength unit. But also, you know, why not have another LR on the team. And show him off a little bit more. As this is one of his best teams. The good old 120. So let's see, we want to eventually float him off, but I don't think we can get all those greens to drop down. Let's try that. No, because we definitely don't want to float off Black and Zamasu, so we'll just have to do that. Once we get our rotations actually set up, we'll be much better off. So it's the only problem with Kefla's leader skill only giving 2 ki, just like the Unawakened, which is that all we have at the moment, Ultra Instinct Goku. She only gives 120% to stats and 2 ki. So people are speculating that once her and Ultra Instinct Goku get their Dokkan Awakenings, will be at 150% and 3 ki, which seems about right considering how Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Physical Omega Shenron worked out. So yeah, not a lot of damage from her with the type disadvantage. So okay. So the base form Vegito obviously here for his passive gives a nice attack and defensive boost. I have farmed with the super attack of mine a little bit, but just needed to reverse him up and get him on the team. So he's, I think, super attack 4, and then Super Vegito coming in with a super attack here to take out the Golden Azaru. So I'm not sure if I'd mentioned this already, but when I first pulled her, I put this team together. And I came into this boss rush to test it out and managed to finish the whole thing with no items fairly easily. So let's see here. So they are on max key immediately. So is there a way we can get... Oh yes, if we do this, then we can do this, get an Ultra Super with them. And then get the Ultra Super with Vegito Blue. So we're about to dish out a ton of damage this turn. My Rose has 3 dupes in him, so he is pretty solid as well, as you can see there from that nice crit. Goku, of course, having to get in a super attack, but at least it's on Rose, so we have the type advantage. So 44k is not too bad. That's the thing, the team has a lot of tanky units. We also get the healing from LR Black and Zamasu. Ooh, tiniest sliver of health, but they take next to nothing in return. So Vegito Blue going full on overkill here with the God Impact. 545. It's not bad without his... he hadn't really gotten off any 12 key supers to build up that attack and defense stat, so that's not too bad, but we only needed him to finish him off anyway. So now we are on to the start of Vegeta. Starts off as a strength form, so he's probably going to get taken out pretty much immediately here. And you can grab those, and then Kefla needs 6. Yeah, Kefla is definitely not the best placed links wise for some of the units that we've brought. So you can see the lacking in the leader skill there, meaning that there's definitely going to be a few turns where she's not going to super. But our main rotations of our main heavy hitters should always be able to super attack, especially the combination of the LR Black and Zamasu with Rose. They're always going to have tons of ki, so I don't want to get the Dokkan attack too early, but we'll give her those. So yeah, the LR's nice and tanky. I do have I do have Super Saiyan 3 Broly, but it is nice actually getting to run LR Black and Zamasu on a 120 lead team, because they really show how powerful they can be under those kind of boosts. So Rose will finish him off here even with the type disadvantage. Gets a crit just to make sure for 1.5 million. So we'll go on to Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Okay. So let's see, how can we get the most ki with you? Guess we could just do this. I guess we do want to try and get at least a couple of those bigger supers off before we get to Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and have his defense built up a little bit. Still takes double digits from this guy though, so... Because yeah, the Vegito Blue physical one, he obviously gets his multiple attacks and he does have counters, but he's not as tanky as the LR. And obviously his super attacks aren't going to do as much damage, so if the RNG is not in our favour and he just gets off 1 or 2 additional normal attacks, he's not going to put out as much damage. Depending on the counter situation, I suppose, but I wanted to make the team a full rainbow, and he is the new shiny toy that we only have on Global so far, so I thought I might as well use him on the team. Nice to have an LR on every rotation, so... But this is definitely a good setup for Vegeta. Can't get the 18 ki with Black and Zamasu though. But since they are attacking first... Oranges didn't drop quite the way I would have liked, but yeah, since they're attacking first, we're going to get the Dokkan mode with the type advantage. They've taken at least the 4 hits that they need to be at maximum attack, so should deal quite a nice amount of damage here. Sadly only getting the 12 ki super, but I would say without a crit we should easily be looking at over 1 million damage. Let's see just how high we can get it. I've only got the level 5 crit, so let's see. Wow, okay, so almost 2.5 million without a crit. So yeah, like I was saying, LR Black and Zamasu on a 120 team are not to be messed with. So Rose easily going to finish him off here. And we go on to the start of the Cooler battle on full health. I mean, we're practically on full health before we got the Dokkan mode attack off, so... Okay, so let's see. How are these guys going to be spread out? Because we've got Super Vegito. Yeah, that should work out fairly nicely. He'll get his attack off to boost the attack of Vegito Blue. So, we do have to give him all of those oranges if we want him to super attack though, but that should be fine. And then Vegito Blue in the middle. Let's see, we'll get him to... let's just get him to take out this guy. And then we can get... Kefla can actually get a super attack. So we'll get her to attack Thouser as well, in case the Super Vegito doesn't take him out. But I think Rainbow Star Super Vegito probably will... Oh wow, no. Tiniest sliver of health, so Kefla will take him out for sure. And Vegito Blue making up for it by just crit countering and taking out everyone else. So Vegito Blue going to use that Spirit Sword and take out Thouser, even with the type disadvantage, with nearly half a mil, so definitely not bad there. Ooh, so now we've got the LRs with the buff from the Tech Vegito, so that's nice. So they should take out Thouser, hopefully. And then you can take on him, and then we'll just give him that. He's just here for his passive, so well, obviously when he cycles into this rotation with the extreme types, the only links he's going to share is the Prepared for Battle, which, because of the lack of key from the leader skill, only puts him at 6. So, but the LRs have a big crit there, so they just wipe out Thouser immediately, and then Goku Black gets the crit and takes out Cooler immediately. So these kind of categories are ridiculous, where there's obviously not a huge variety of choice for the Potara category team, but some of the units that you can run are just all so insanely powerful that it really just doesn't matter. So you can grab those. She won't get a super attack again, but that's fine. We're still on full health, so should be able to deal out quite a bit of damage. Of course we get supered, but considering we have just over 300,000 health, and that's with the fact that my Kefla has no leader skill buffs and the other Kefla has no, hidden potential buffs. Neither does the other one. The other one's not even level 100. So our could definitely be looking at very high health pool once those guys are leveled up. I don't think my Tech Vegito has many buffs either. Should have a look at him actually. Alright, so type key all around for everyone. Let's just have a quick check on the Tech Vegito. Okay, yeah, so mine has six additional and 3 dodge. So he's obviously got one of his... He must have his top left path open. I haven't even given him his free crit. So I've had quite a few good tech units recently to focus my orbs on. So I assume that's probably why. To be honest, until the Majin Buu Saga category team came along, I never really used that Tech Vegito anyway. And now he's instantly become like one of the best support units for both that team and this team. So I have to put my next lot of orbs, tech orbs, into him, I think. So we're on to physical final form Cooler, and we have Vegito Blue on the rotation. His attack stat is getting up nice and high, so but we are only going to be able to get the Spirit Sword. That's fine. You can get those, and no super for the Tech Vegito, sadly, but we'll just give him that. And of course, with the type advantage and the fact that his defense has been so stacked, Vegito Blue's not going to take pretty much any damage from Cooler. Shame he didn't super him, but hopefully we can get some more normal attacks. So of course he supers Super Vegito. 119. Wow. But that's fine. We're going to have a nice heal from LR Black and Zamasu next turn. So we're still back up to... We're over half health, so that's fine. Put those guys there. Oh, they're going to get a ton of orbs. So that is a full super attack for them. And then we'll just grab that with Kefla. So yeah, they're tanking for double digits and should get a nice amount of damage put in here. Yep, over 1 million without crit. So that is Cooler finished off. And we can move on to Tech Angel Goku. So we have no intelligence units on the team, so we don't have any type advantage over him. But as you can see with this team, the way it's played out so far, we probably don't need it. So you can grab all of that, get a nice big hit off at the front, grab that, and we'll give her all of those just for the HP if nothing else. So let's see what he can do here. He's had no buffs for the fight and he's got type disadvantage, so 357. He definitely is one of those units that you have to put a little bit of work into at the start to get the most out of him, but for what is essentially a free to play LR, I'm very impressed with the strength Vegito Blue. So, but we take out Goku nice and easy and then move on to the next phase. Probably don't need to well, if we do that we can get the 18 key super with them, so let's do that. Hopefully he's not going to super Rose in the first slot, but yeah, there we go. Still only takes 615 damage with the buff from the base Vegito. So even though Goku had type advantage, took next to nothing. Gets an additional normal attack, and then the LR's getting their 18 key should make short work of him. So I'm kind of tempted, after actually running this team a little bit, kind of tempted to maybe summon for a dupe for Kefla just to get her bottom right path open, but I'm not sure. It's a fun team to run so far, but I don't know how often I would actually use it outside of some like showcase videos and stuff, so I'll have to wait and see on that front. And then we'll grab those. So hopefully we will take out the the next stage, the physical Angel Goku, without getting the Dokkan attack. But we'll have to be careful what orbs we pick up, because then we could just one-shot the Angel Goku potentially, which would be nice. Okay, so I'll give that to you. They can pick up... No. I guess they'll have to go with those. And then we will give Kefla that one, just to make sure she doesn't get the Dokkan mode. And then hopefully, between the two extreme units here, they can take him out. Been getting pretty lucky with crits and whatnot, but definitely need a nice big hit here. And 656, taking no damage. I don't think we can avoid the Dokkan mode next turn though, sadly. If we'd had Vegito Blue on this rotation, we would have been okay. But Kefla coming in and dodging the super attack and a normal attack, so there you go. She put in her little bit of work for this particular fight. So let's see. Let's get a nice big super attack with the Vegito Blue. And then we'll grab those. So yeah, couldn't avoid getting the Dokkan attack before we moved on to the final stage, sadly. But we'll be going into the final stage on full health. Goku's attacks are normally clustered at the front, and he doesn't super attack on that first turn. He obviously has the countdown mechanic where he can finish you off in one shot, so we will just deal as much damage to him as possible. Should be able to get the LR in that first slot to soak up some damage. And then nice big 1.75 million there from Vegito Blue. So let's see, how are we going to play this? So the attacks aren't as clustered as I would have liked, but he's attacking the LR first. So they're going to get, I think their attack stat is probably at the highest from their passive now anyway. So, but we will get a super attack with our Kefla at least. And then yeah, these guys just taking double digits. 3 attacks and taking less than 100 damage. It's pretty damn good. So, and how much are they going to hit back for? Yeah, 752 without a crit on the 12 key is pretty decent. Hopefully Rose can get a crit here since he has got the type disadvantage. Well, there you go. Crits for 1 million. 35k to him, which is not the best, but we got plenty of health. So Kefla, this is R1, super attack 10, 178k. So still not great considering that she's super attack 10. Definitely need to get some orbs into her. And she gets another dodge, so putting in a little bit of work there at least. So, oh, we're going to get a nice full 24 key super attack with Vegito Blue. And then super attacks for everyone. So taking double digits. Should deal a pretty decent amount of damage now. Had at least one super off of him, so his attack stat's been buffed a couple of times. 617. Takes out Goku. So yeah, didn't even need to worry about the countdown. The only thing that's even going to be slightly annoying is when we get to the physical Kid Buu stage and he's going to spam super attacks at our face, but hopefully we can time it so we have the strength of Vegito Blue on the rotation to take some of those hits for us, but we shall see. Give him that. And then he can just get rid of those. Chances are Boo's not going to be alive by the time he gets to attack. So of course he'll start off with a super. But at least it's on the LRs, the tankier of the units on this rotation. So plus they get 2 hits before they attack, so builds their attack stat up. Did 800k damage, so Rose should easily finish him off here. Especially if he crits for 1.5 million. So takes him out nice and easy, and we go on to the strength buff Buu. So Super Vegito will be in his element here. So yeah, I can't really see this guy surviving the turn. Especially because we got the Ultra Super with Vegito Blue. Could have saved those greens for the LR, but I can't honestly imagine that he's going to be alive next turn, so the orb field is going to change anyway. So yeah, if he did that much, now Super Vegito has type advantage. Should take him out here nice and easy. Yep, gets a crit as well for good measure. So now we move on to the ever so annoying physical phase. We do have full HP though, so we can just go all in. Just get as many orbs, type orbs as we can. I don't think we can get another Dokkan mode before the event is over, but we shall see. So all these attacks are going to be supers. We could have used a Barber item, but I want to try and no items this run. So we got, if we don't kill him this turn, we've got Vegito Blue to absorb the attacks next turn. They've massively raised their defense from their attack, so although seemingly the amount of damage they took wasn't hugely different, so we lost a good half of our health, but we should take him out here. Oh, so close. Oh well. Yeah, Rose not having any of that, so it finishes him off. So, the only way we get unlucky now is if Kid Buu decides to super attack the Super Vegito in the front or the Vegito at the end. So, let's see. I'll grab that. So we're getting the Ultra Super anyway with Vegito Blue, so you can grab those, and then guess we could save those greens at the bottom for the LR next turn. So okay, let's see. So we definitely don't want him to super us in the first 2 slots because we want to get off them crits and obviously take as little damage as possible. So that's definitely a good start. Nice crit counters is what we like to see. Vegito Blue with almost 1.5 million attack stat, so it should be a nice... Oh, wow, okay. So he just crits for 1.34 and takes him out. And we didn't even need to worry about taking a super attack. So there you go. That is the power of the Potara category team. Laying waste to boss rush with no items used, and we're still on half health. The next rotation we would have had the LRs for a little bit of healing as well. So all in all, pretty impressive showing, I would say. So if you haven't pulled for Kefla, it is a GSSR banner. If you can make up a team that's similar or identical to this, you've definitely got a strong team on your hands, so I would recommend at least doing a couple of multis for her. I wouldn't chase her too hard because she goes into the normal SSR pool, but she's definitely worth having in your box. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe for more regular Dokkan Battle content. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Masked Ningen. Feel free to tweet me your summon pulls or ideas on themes or teams that you'd like to see in the future. We're on the road to 500 subscribers here at the channel, so hashtag 500 Mortals Plan all over the comments. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.